Hi beautiful people, you are welcome once again to my channel. If this is your first time, please do well to like, share and subscribe. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how I was able to make this beautiful center twist dress. So now let's get straight to the business. I'll be working with two trousers of a vintage material. The first thing I did first, it was to fold this material into four. So now, after I was done folding my fabric into four, I went ahead and took my tape. I measured the length of the gown, adding extra 2 inches, which is for the seam allowance. So after doing that, I placed my tape rule and I measured out what I will be having for my center back to the sleeve. So right there, I went ahead to measure out my sleeve opening. So after measuring that out, I came down by 3 inches. And after coming down by 3 inches, I measured what was remaining. And then I took that same measurement straight to the hem of my dress. To be on a safe side, you can easily divide your bust, your waist or your hip. Most times it's better to use the biggest part of the measurement. Divide it by 4 and you had extra 4 inches or 5 inches allowance. Once you are done doing that, you connect. And the next thing to do now is to cut out. Before cutting out, I decided to chalk out my neckline. I'll be using a neckline of width 3.5 inches. It's a depth of 3 inches, which is for the back. The back is going to be a round neckline. Then as for the front, it will be a V neckline. I went ahead to measure 1 inch for my shoulder slant, and then I connected. So after connecting, I decided to cut out. After cutting that out, you separate the front bodies from the back bodies. So now I said the other time that my front body is going to be a V neckline. I measured out 8 inches and I connected it to my neck weight. So now it's time to make the center twist. Measure from your shoulder right to your half length. So right on that point you measured 3 inches round. Depends on how wide you want your twist to be. You can as well make it 4 inches. But for me, I feel like 3 inches is very perfect. After measuring out and forming a half circle, you pick up your scissors and you cut it out. So now this is what the outer part of the dress looks like. In this video, I will not be showing you how to achieve a snatched waist. I've really shown that in a lot of the videos I've been making, if you have always been following my channel. As for the client that owns this dress, she's on the big side, so she doesn't really want a snatched waist. That's why I never bothered to put it, but it's your choice though. So now the next thing to do is to look for another piece and you fold it into 2, just like that. You place your fabric on it and you trace out that same half circle we traced out the first time. You trace it out on that folded fabric. After successfully placing it, you take your scissors and you cut out. Then you reduce the length of your circle. So now you go ahead and place that fabric you just cut out, place it on the wrong side and you sew it round with half an inch. After sewing it round, this is what the other side looks like. Make sure you notch after sewing. This will enable it to sit well on the right side of the dress. So now, in order for us to be able to secure our elastic band, should go right on top of that circle and sew half an inch round, making sure that you leave an opening where the elastic band is going to pass through. After doing that, pick up your elastic band with your safety pin, and then you pass it into the dress from one end to the other end. Bring it out from the other end, the opening that you left. Then you draw the two ends together and tighten it. After drawing together, you tie it back. Then you cut out the excess of the elastic band. After doing that, turn it over to the other side and see what it already looks like. But then it already has a hole that needs to be covered. So now, to cover this hole, you pick up another piece of this fabric. So just like that, cut out a little piece of that fabric, then you sew it on top of it on the wrong side. This will enable the hole to be covered without showing. So after then, you head over to your sewing machine, you turn your neckline with a bias or a facing, anyone that you want. Do the same thing for the back too. So now this is what it looks like after turning the front neckline. As for the back neckline, this is the result also. So from there, you put the two together, the two bodies together. You join their shoulders. Join the shoulder for the first side and also the other side. So once you are done doing that, you go ahead to hem in your sleeve for these two sides too. After that, you join the sides by 1 inch straight down. you hem in the down part of the dress with the allowance we used. So now I was done doing everything, and this is the result. This is the outcome of our twist dress. It's a very simple style. In less than an hour you are done. Thank you so much guys for watching, and for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for sticking to my channel. Please do well to always like, share and subscribe. Bye.